I shared this story once, some time ago, a couple of months or years ago. And you'll not believe it, but I thought it's a good time to share it now. I used to stay in Sharjah, near Kasbah area, Kanatal Kasbah. It's like the big wheel. Near that area I used to stay. It's a nice place. So near my house, across the road, you just have to cross the signal, is Safir supermarket. I don't know if that place is still there. Okay. So in Safir supermarket, it's a very nice supermarket. Things are affordable. They're not expensive. They're like, I think now Bakar Moibi is closed, but it was little bit better than Bakar Moibi. The prices are slightly more competitive than Lulu. Okay. So in this supermarket, or this kind of hypermarket, this whole 3 floors of a mall dedicated, shopping mall only dedicated to Safir. I used to go down to buy my groceries. Along with the groceries, there was a food area where they would fry kebabs. And there was also a place where you could get fresh fish. Now, I loved taking the kebabs, Arabic kebabs. Ooh, heavenly. Ooh, lamb chops. I used to love that. Okay. But next to it was this fish shop. And I love that fish. I don't know what you call it. Sharia. Yeah. I don't know what is the English name for it. I think it's Sharia. Very nice fish, man. Delicious. Its meat is, to die for. It's like a big fish, slightly big. Okay, so I used to order that regularly. And obviously when you order the fish, they cut the fish, clean it, cut it, and they give it to you. So I would take this fish home, fry it and eat it. So I used to love that. Now, there was the guy who used to cut the fish was a South Indian guy. See, have a look at this nice doggy. You see that dog is riding the bike. Yeah. Okay, so what I was telling you is I used to fry the fish. I used to love that crispy. You heat the oil hot and just put the fish, it fries, and inside is tender, outside is crispy. I love that. Okay. So I used to always order the fish, and those days I could eat a little bit of prawns. I could eat prawns. Crabs I could eat sometime. Funny, now I can't eat it, but those days I could. Okay. So yeah, I used to regularly order from this guy. Now the guy who would cut the fish and all that, we used to always talk like friends. I used to always be chill pill and talk to these guys. And most of the time I would order the fish after coming from a gym workout. Sorry, before I'd go to a gym workout. So they would cut it, keep it in ice, and I would collect it. So in going to the gym, obviously headphones, and gym, the belt and all that. Okay. So this guy, he is a Malayali guy, South Indian guy, a Muslim guy. I would always give him a tip, $5. $5 whenever he used to do work. Okay. I think I did give $10 once, but normally the tip was $5. Okay. Over and above everything else. So I used to feel happy. One day, when going to order the usual fish, okay, I'd finished my workout. So I thought, okay, today I'll order fish. When there, I think I did order a few kebabs because I wanted to eat a variety of dishes. This guy was cutting the fish. So when I went there, instead of him, there was an old man. I asked him, where's that other guy? So he said he's gone out. I said, okay. So this old man was there. They wear the uniform and they have the black gloves, and he was cutting the fish. He didn't look like an old man. He had hair here, and a little bit hair here. And okay, so I told this old man, okay, which fish is good? He showed me. And then I told, okay, I want this fish. He said, yes, sir. And and as he was cutting, I was talking, where are you from, sir? He was very nice guy. And obviously, me, tattoos and all that. So he was talking very nicely. I asked him, where is he from? He said he some part of Kerala, whatever. Nice old man. So doing, we were talking. And I asked him, you work the whole day? He said, yes. I said, children? He said, my children are, they're studying. Oh, okay. He didn't give much information, but he was saying they're studying and all that. Okay. Finally, this guy came. By the time this guy finished cutting the fish, and he gave it to me. So, yeah, one thing I forgot. In between, when he was cutting fish, I said, I'll just go bring tea and come back. I'll go have tea and come back. Yeah. I went, there was a cafeteria outside, because they don't sell tea there. 1 dirham karak chai, they call it. I went and bought a 1 dirham tea, and I bought one for him also. They prepare tea by putting condensed milk, not condensed, sorry, the, thick milk. So, I like that. So, it's sweet and nice. So, I took a tea for myself, and I took one tea for this guy. Now, even though eating and drinking is not allowed in that supermarket, with me, because I was a regular and the manager knew me, they would allow me. Funny, they would make an exception to me because I wouldn't make a mess and all that. So I went with a tea and I went with this one in a plastic bag, and this guy was cutting. By the time this guy had come back, okay, this other guy, my regular guy, 30-year-old chap. So when he came, by the time I gave this old man a tea, I said, oh, I didn't know you came. Had I bought tea for you? He said, no, it's okay. I already had food and came. So the old man finished cutting. He gave me. And then he said, sir, can I take a photo with you? I said, come, no issues, come. I took one photo. He had one really broken phone. I don't know, it looked terrible. I mean, the screen was cracked and I said, let me take a photo with my phone. I took out my iPhone, I clicked a photo, and I asked him his number and I transferred it to him. Okay. So, okay, took the photograph, everything. And then I said, you're a good man. And I said, here, I gave him 10 bucks, which normally is 5, but I gave him 10. I said, this is for you, you're a good man. And I told that guy, take care of this guy, okay? He said, thank you, sir, thank you. And so he also smiled. Both of them happy. It's raining. Okay. And they left. Oh, sorry, I left. I left and went home and had my fish and all that. Okay. The next day, again, going to the gym. I came back to that same supermarket to buy, some other stuff. Normal stuff, Gatorade or something. I can't recollect what it was. And as usual, I was passing by everywhere, and then I saw the fish guy. I said, hey, how are you and all that, and we were talking, and then I told him, then he told me, sorry. He asked me, yesterday you gave that man 10 bucks. So he remembered I gave that man 10 bucks as a tip. I said, hey, don't feel bad, man, I'll give you also, I said, I just gave him because he's a poor man. So then he responded, he said, do you know him? He said, do you know who is he? I said, no, I have no idea who is he. He said, he looks like a nice guy. He said, and he gave a smile. He laughed like this. I said, what happened? Like, I was curious, like, why are you laughing? No, it was not that he was making fun of me. He was just laughing. Hey, what the fuck, man? Stop raining, man. It's cloudy here. It's sunny back there. And it's raining here. You're ruining my video. Stop. Okay. So, then this guy told me, you know who's he? I said, no, tell me who's he. He said, he's the owner of this shop. Oh, okay, fine. He's the owner of a small fish shop that sells fish. So I just said yes. Then he looked at me and said, you didn't understand. I said, yeah, you told me he's the owner of your fish shop. So big deal, he's the owner of a fish shop. I said, no, you didn't understand. He said, he's the owner of this fish that supplies fish to all the Safir supermarkets around UAE. Not only that, he supplies fish to many supermarket outlets and people. So I still didn't register, like, what is he trying to tell me? Okay, he supplies fish and what's the big deal? Then he put it to me explicitly. He said, this guy, he has 2 Rolls Royce. Okay, he has 2 Rolls Royce back home. He has shopping mall. He has multiple rental houses. He even has a hotel. Then I said, yeah, but he told me his children are studying. Yeah, his children are studying in America. I was like, what? Yeah, he's a very rich guy in my place. He said he's very rich, he's very big, he's very successful. He bought me here to work in UAE. He told me then, this guy is worth millions of dollars. I stood there. I remember I had tea. I had bought him also 1 cup of tea. I stood there feeling like a complete fucking idiot. Just imagine, a guy who's a multi-millionaire, I just gave him 10 bucks. Let that sink in. 10 bucks or $3. I gave him a 3 bucks tip. A multi-millionaire. And I thought this guy was poor. I thought this guy is poor fellow, man, poor fellow. I have no idea what that guy must have been thinking about me. See, why am I sharing this incident with you? There are people like this who are rich, but they don't show. In fact, it was only later I found out that this guy loves to work. He loves to work. He has been working as a small child, as a small boy. He used to work like this, and he grew his business step by step, and to this date he still works. He doesn't show off, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he just likes to work. And it seems that even though he's rich back home and all that, over here he doesn't show off at all. He prefers saving, and now he's like kind of in his, I don't know, 60s or something. He's still working. You know, in a world, and this is before Instagram, and Instagram became like a household thing, and before people were actually showing off their expensive stuff like crazy. What is happening today? It just made me realize that these guys, there are some people who don't need to show off how rich they are, who don't need to flaunt their wealth. Okay, agreed, he has a Rolls Royce back home, he has shopping mall and this. I'm pretty sure his house must be very big. But look at the life he's living here. Look at the life he's living. I'll tell you, it was impossible for me to see that he was rich. He was wearing an outfit with all fish stains of blood and scales, and he was working with the fish. I mean, who would think that this guy is a millionaire? Anyway, for me that was a learning experience. It was a learning experience is an understatement. It was a shocking, it was a complete shocker. Now see, sun has come out. So I learned a thing or two, and it made me realize I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to learn in life. Anyway, Yesh, what happened? My baby is crying. She got shouting from Mama. What happened? What happened? And when I say what happened, she cries more. You can hear? So anyway, I'll leave the moral of the story for you to decide. But I can tell you this much. There are quite a number of people in this world, especially from India, especially from South India, Malayalis, who you might think that they're very, very poor. Like you might think that they are beggars but they are unbelievably rich. I don't know how much he must have paid for that Rolls Royce to be in India, but I'm pretty sure the tax and everything else must be crazy. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share.
Go figure. What do you think? I'm pretty sure if you and I were in his place, we wouldn't be living like that. We would be flaunting it. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Guys, take care. Ciao. I'll see, rain has stopped. That's how the weather is. Crazy. Chal man.